acres of land. There were over 2,000 slaves working on it. The housing was first started in 1750 by George Ash. He was a wealthy English planter who named it after his wife Rose, hence the name Rose Hall. George Ash died 2 years later. Rose remarried 3 other times. So it was her last husband, the Honorable John Palmer, who completed this house between 1770 to 1780. So both of them died having no children. The house was then willed to his grandnephew John Rose Palmer, who later met and married to Annie Mae Patterson in 1820. So she was called because she was so wicked to her slaves, so they gave her that name. Now, Annie Mae Patterson, she was born in 1802 in England. Her mother was English and her father Irish. At the tender age of 10, her parents decided to move to Haiti. They're merchants, but they think by practicing voodoo or witchcraft, they could make a little more money. But a year later, her parents both contracted the yellow fever virus and died. So she was then adopted by her nanny, who was a black voodoo priestess. So her nanny was the one who taught her all she knew about voodoo. By the time she was 18 years old, her nanny died. She then decided to move to Jamaica in search of a wealthy husband. Anyone came here for that reason today? Because we didn't have any wealthy men left. I'm sorry. Alright, so that makes it a different nation. You are much taller. Alright, so we have on board an original age 75.
Oh,
unlike Annie Palmer, who murdered all hers. who murdered all hers at age 29. So today there's no pictures of Annie Palmer the witch. The night she was murdered, her slaves burnt all her personal belongings. So they thought she was so wicked and that she would come back to haunt this place.
Wow.
Annie died in December of 1831. Just after she died, they had the Christmas Rebellion. That rebellion that led up to the abolition of slavery here in Jamaica in 1838. But I must let you know that the slaves that worked in this plantation, they weren't native to the island. They were brought in from West Africa. But what happened is that the first set of people that were here were the Arawak Indians, the Taino. But what happened is that when the Spanish had invaded in the 16th century, they were wiped out from hard work and diseases. The women are charmed, and men were considered to be bed warmers. Yes. Alright, so this here is the main dance. Now this is one of few other original pieces given back to the house as a donation from the same family that stripped the house in the
King Louis
At the same time, you may be wondering what a French king is really doing in an English house. Because back in the days, they believed in trading. So they'll trade along the French, the Chinese, the English, the Indian.